Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to the ranking member, Senator Ernst. Thanks to the witness, too. I apologize. I've come from another hearing where I was the ranking member. Let me, Mr. Syed, say thanks for being here again today. It's been a while since we talked last, and a lot has happened since then. I imagine you've been asked about a number of these questions, but I just want to make sure that we've covered the waterfront on this. Let's talk about Engage Action and the statements they made regarding the state of Israel, so we can get this satisfied, these questions fully answered. Again, I'll take a look at what you've said to other citizens. As you know, Engage Action made a number of statements about the state of Israel. You served on their board. What would you say about the statements that this organization on whose board you served made, and how would you separate yourself from them?
Senator, good to see you. My allyship with the Jewish community, my work with Israel as a partner, both at the State Department and as a businessman all my life, I think speaks for my statement, my take on this issue. I have worked with Israel-based companies. I've mentored Israeli entrepreneurs my entire life. In my current role as a public servant, I'm advancing U.S. commercial interests around the world, including partnering with Israeli entrepreneurs. And so I think that is what I stand for. I'm not going to be able to speak for Engage's position on these. I have clearly shared with the board, with the committee, in the previous process as well, as to where I stood on the questions that were asked of me.
Let me just, so you say you can't speak for Engage Action, so let me just ask you your own view. Engage Action has said that Israel is an apartheid state. You don't believe that, do you?
Senator, I have been very clear about my positions. I have not spoken. My position on Israel is I have engaged with Israel. At the State Department, I'm engaging with Israel as a senior official.
Can I just get a yes or no? I think that this should be, pretty easy. Is Israel an apartheid state?
It's a specific term. I don't believe it's an apartheid state. And so that's, again, my work and how I work with Israeli businesses and entrepreneurs speaks for how I'm treating that ally of ours.
Okay. Engage Action issued a statement of support after a House member equated Israel and the United States to Hamas and Taliban terrorist organizations. Do you think that Israel is an moral equivalent of a terrorist organization?
Senator, as I said earlier, I am not speaking for the organization.
No, I'm asking you. This is meant.
Those are not my views.
Oh, good. I'm just looking for a yes or no. These are meant to be easy questions.
Those are
super
not my
easy.
Views.
Okay, so the answer is no.
The answer is no.
Okay, good. Engage Action has issued a statement calling for a ceasefire in which they said that the current state of affairs is not a case of both sides being responsible. The state of Israel is an occupier when it comes to the Palestinians. Do you agree with that?
Senator, let me just say this, and I'm happy to clarify further, but my entire career is I have engaged with the Jewish community. As I mentioned earlier, I have engaged with Israel as a business person. That speaks for my record.
Yeah, but can we just answer my question? I mean, do you, I heard all of that, but my question is this: do you think that the state of Israel is an occupier?
Could you elaborate occupier?
No, I'm reading to you from Engage Action. Quote, this state of affairs is not a case of both sides. They have that in quotation marks. Not when Palestinians are occupied and the state of Israel is the occupier, end quote.
Senator, I'm going to speak for what I believe in, what my values are. Yeah. And my values are that I have worked with Israel. I've advanced a commercial interest with Israel.
But do you agree with that statement? Just yes or no? I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to
statement, Senator.
I know that. That's why I'm asking you if you agree with it or not.
So, Senator, I am not going to be able to speak for Engage's statements. Engage does not speak for all my views. And my views on Israel and my work with the Jewish community in the United States and around the world, I've made that abundantly clear. And a lot of the allyship that I have in this room also reflects on that the incredible support I have in the Jewish community.
Well, my time's expired, and I have sorely tried the patience of the chairman and the ranking member, who've been very gracious to hold this hearing open. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll give you some questions for the record. I mean for this to be easy. I thought your position is that you didn't agree with any of those things. I just wanted to get that on the record. Maybe I've misunderstood. If I have misunderstood, then I'm really concerned. But I'll give you some questions for the record, and we can just put it in writing, and that way we'll allow you to go. I think you've been here a long time. Thank you, Mr. Chairman,
thank you,
and thank you,
Senator.
Senator Ernst.